Hi y'all, welcome back to AstroMotivation. My name is JupiterJames, where I awaken the astrologer within you and aim to give you a little motivation and encouragement per your unique placement within your birth chart. You know, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society that were better able to look up at the stars and understand exactly what the universe wanted from us. And it is with that knowledge that we were able to look down at our birth charts and see exactly where our dreams were. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're going to get into Neptune in the 10th house. Okay, so Neptune in the 10th house is going to give me a very grand placement of someone who has the potential to be a great spiritual leader in this life or work in fields that raise the consciousness of humanity in some big way or shape or form. But before we go ahead and unpack that very mystical placement, let's go ahead and dissect the placement and separate the aspects. That way we can do more with the energy and the information we've been given in different areas of our life, and we're not just confined to Neptune in the 10th house. Okay, so with Neptune in the birth chart, this is going to show me where the spiritual faculties of a person is. Okay, it's going to show me where this person communes and divines with spirit. It's also going to show me where this person could be confused in an area, where this person, this thing, wherever Neptune is sitting in and pointing at, is going to show me where this person has trouble grounding that area of life. Okay, and it is with that this person will leave it up to chance or leave it up to God or a higher power to intercept in that area. Okay, and then by that person, by the universe granting it through that area, that person goes, wow, okay, that must be God, that must be the universe, because I have such a hard time grounding that area. And when it finally comes, that person scratches their head and they go, wow, that's the universe. You know, I have a story actually. My friend is now on the dating scene and she was calling me the other day and she was like, you know, I really like this guy, but he's not spiritual enough for me. And I was like, wait, pump the brakes. It's not about that. You have to understand that we are all spiritual. It's just about finding where that person sees spirit and communes with spirit and the universe in life. You know, for some people experience God when they're out running on the track. Some people experience the universe and God when they are cooking for their family. Some people experience God and the universe when they are out on their job and in their career, you know, and it's just about finding where that is for a person. So this is what Neptune is for an astrologer and just in your birth chart in general. Okay, so with the 10th house, moving over to the 10th house is going to always be ruled by Capricorn and Saturn. Okay, Capricorn and Saturn rule the 10th house because the 10th house is ruling your public image, who you become in this life. You know, when you go out, the first thing that people ask you is, what do you do? Who are you? And they're not just asking you to ask you. They sometimes innately feel that asking you this then will make the room respond to you differently. And those things are karmic. You know, you being able to say you are this or you are that is a karmic thing. And that is what Saturn rules and that is what Capricorn rules. Okay. And they also call the 10th house the midheaven, who you become in this life. Okay. So the planets in that house will influence who you become and what you do in this life, and the sign will also influence that as well. But yeah, what happens when we throw Neptune into the 10th house? Okay, Neptune in the 10th house is gonna make for someone who can make their dreams come true. Maybe you have this ideal dream in your life that you just want to be this thing, you want to become this person, or you want to achieve this big goal in your life that you've had since you were younger, right? And then one day it happens. You know, that is with this placement. With this placement, it's like making dreams come true. You could be a miracle worker. You could be someone that achieves great heights by the stroke of divine. You know, you are divinely being given grace in this area. You could be someone that can be in acting, in television, and you can also be a little bit scared of fame as well. You can be in a healing profession, but by a healing profession I mean more so on the spiritual side, on the creative side. You could heal people through creativity. You could heal people through spirituality, or you could be like a professional astrologer or a professional like healer of some type within a spiritual or creative realm. Maybe you're a singer and that's how you heal people. Maybe you're a dancer and that's how you heal people. Maybe you make very inspiring videos or inspiring television shows and that is how you heal people. You could also be the person acting in these very spiritual things on television or in your films. It's just you move people with what you do creatively and spiritually, okay? But you, at the end of the day, want to do something that makes a difference in this life, and you also are going to be someone that knows what people need on a soul level. You are going to be someone that wants to push humanity forward on a spiritual level. This gives me very much like Jesus Christ figure in a way, or someone who, a light worker as they call it, or you know, a Pleiadian or whatever, a star seed. You're gonna be all those things. You're gonna be someone who has a light, and you're gonna want people to follow you for spiritual, philosophical reasons. You raising the consciousness, you telling people that they can do anything and be anything. You're gonna want to be a symbol of that. You're gonna have very high faith, and people are gonna see you as someone that can be of a very high spiritual order. But you can be in a lot of things regarding creativity, acting, bartending. This gives me very much like Pisces in the midheaven, okay? If you're a Pisces midheaven, or a Pisces in the 10th house, or Neptune in the 10th house, this is what this energy is gonna give. You could also be somewhat misunderstood in your job as well. Some people, although you're nice and innocent, you have an aura about you that is very mysterious and far away. And even though you do all these great things, right? And you are this symbol for good, there is something about you that is far away. And think about that. Neptune itself is far away. Remember what I just explained about Neptune and what Neptune symbolizes, right? Neptune is something that is just beyond our reach, just beyond our scope, where people may get you, but they're still confused by you. They get you, but they just feel that you're far away. And that is because you have a far away outer planet that rules confusion and mysticism and watery things and very dreamlike things. You're going to be very dreamlike. You're going to have that planet ruling your public image. And so although that is great and that is powerful and that can serve you in areas of creativity and music and drama and putting up an image for people, that very image makes people kind of feel that you're far away, that you're just like, they can't quite reach out and grab you. You feel like a mythical creature. You really do. You're like a mythical creature incarnate, and that's inspiring, but yet also like far away. Your father figure could also be a little bit missing in action, or just you could be confused by your father. Like, that's one thing. But yeah, dancer, singer could be good for you. You could be in a medical profession. You could be in the pharmaceutical industry. I don't really lean towards that, but you can be that depending on the sign that your 10th house is in. We're talking about the planet, but depending on the sign, you could lean more into the practical side of what Neptune can do for you in the 10th house. But with this, I really do feel that, you know, you're just gonna be like on the more dreamy side. You're going to be very influential. You could do really well at things like acting, and you're going to have an image and a feeling about you that is like world savior. You're going to be very world savior-esque, and you're going to want to sacrifice and show people the way. Whatever the way is, whatever that means to you, you're going to really want to show people the way on a very soul intrinsic level. If this sounds like you, let me know. Are you in a very creative field? Are you a bartender? Do you work with alcohol or escapism? Do you make something in your career? Answer me this. Are you a symbol or a propagator of fantasy, or making entertainment something that you do a part of your career? Maybe you are a party planner or a bartender or a club manager, where again you have to take this building or this setting and you have to put music in it, lights, cameras, action, this, and when people come there, they are transported into a different area of life. Are you someone that heals people through dancing and singing and being creative and being a symbol of spirituality? Is that you? Let me know in the comments below. Are you someone that, I'm just gonna let this kind of like move through this ambulance. But wait, that is so funny, because that is something you could be in. You could be in the medical field. You really could be in the medical field with Neptune in the 10th house. You could be someone that is a ambulance driver. That's so funny that that even came by, because that reminded me, you can be that. You can be someone that is that, like literally picking people up and saving people. Again, world savior. Like, I don't know why the saving aspect comes about, but it really does with Neptune. You really want to save and you want to help, and that can lean into the more practical side of Neptune, where you are probably someone who rides around in an ambulance and saves people. But that could definitely be it. If this sounds like you, let me know in the comments below, okay? And while you're at it, could you let me know the sign that your Neptune in the 10th house is, and I will write back to you what you could be experiencing with that specific placement, okay? Because remember, these are general videos, and there's no way that I could hit the nail on the head for everyone out there in the world watching these videos, okay? But if you give me the sign that your Neptune in the 10th house is in, I can write back to you what you could be experiencing, okay? But with this placement, I want you to continue to be a symbol of hope and change in the world, okay? You could be someone that has very deep insights of what people are struggling through on a global scale. You could be someone that knows exactly where we need to be moving towards as a humanity and as one. You could have your finger on the pulse of what the universe wants from us, and you can be a symbol of that. You can be a symbol of hope and faith and spirituality and magic for people. You can show people that there is magic, there is more to this life than just the mundane. And so continue to be that way, continue to have faith, continue to be someone that shows people that there are miracles and that magic is real and that God is real, and follow your dreams, because it will be by you following your dreams that you are able to help others discover theirs, okay? But yeah, this is a very beautiful mystical placement. Try not to become a cult leader. Try not to be someone that is very sly and sneaky and doing the wrong thing, okay? Use your power for good, because you can be someone that is very good at being deceptive or being good at putting up any image that you want. You can be literally you can be anything you want. You can be anything you want, but I want you to choose the good side of that, all right? So I really do hope that you got some good gains out of this video. I hope that you gained some clarity and some encouragement and some knowledge from this video. If you want me to do a different placement within your chart, let me know in the comments, and I will see if I can get that in the queue for you as another video that I do for you guys. But until the next video, stay true, stay you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.